Romans 13, 1 through 2. Everyone must submit to governing authorities. Why? Why? Remember, Christianity doesn't just tell you how, it tells you why. For all authority comes from God. And those in positions of authority have been placed there by God. Republicans, that means God had something to do with Biden. It's amazing. I remember years ago when Obama was a president, I had a pastor say, he's not my president. I said, well, he is God's. And so here's the thing. Listen to me. So many of you on the right want people to be patriotic when it's your guy or your gal in office. But you completely forget your patriotism when it's not your guy or your gal in office. And those on the left, you're the same way, just with a little more passion, a little more tears, a little more volume. But it's the same way. It's the same way. They have been placed there by God. That means Donald Trump was placed there by God. By God. He's involved in it. He's active in it, bringing about his purpose. So anyone who rebels against authority, listen to this, is rebelling against what God has instituted. And they will be punished. There were two people on the day when Jesus Christ was condemned to death. One was Barabbas, and one, his name was Jesus. Now, we worship Jesus, and listen to me, he was not a zealot. He was not a radical. He did not support revolution. Barabbas did. And the people demanded that Barabbas be set free. And the name Barabbas means son of the Father in Hebrew. And so they condemned the Son of God to die on the cross. And some of us do that every day. We want a zealot who supports our side. And this is why America is such a mess, because we keep getting yanked to the right and yanked to the left and yanked to the right. And we all have whiplash. And we just need to slow down and we just say, look, God's in control. God's a part of this, and I'm going to respect authority because all authority comes from God. And many of you who call yourselves as adults are no more mature with authority than your teenagers are with you. And you need to look at yourself. Therefore, whoever resists authorities resists what God has appointed. Who's the Apostle Paul talking about? A radical, cultic, insane emperor. And in Rome, Rome was notorious for revolutions and notorious for political battles for control. Generals fought generals, emperors fought senators, senators fought emperors. Remember Shakespeare? Brutus and Cassius, they too were honorable men, and they killed their best friend, Caesar. How? Stabbed him in the back. Stabbed him in the back. Many people don't know this, that Julius Caesar spared the life of Brutus. Brutus supported another general, and Caesar won, and he saved his life, and Brutus repaid his charity with a knife in the back. Isn't that crazy? Those who resist will incur judgment. Let me challenge you, don't resist authority, resist evil. Resist evil. There's enough evil in this world, and we need to learn to resist it. Listen to what Peter says. The Apostle Peter says, live as people who are free. Live as people who are free. Not using your freedom as a cover-up for evil, but living as servants of God. Honor everyone, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the emperor. Listen to me, some of our political outrage is just cover-up for personal evil. Listen to me if you're conservative. Your patriotism may be a very, very thick mask that covers the evil that's in your heart. And listen to my friends on the left. Your activism may be exactly the same thing. Don't use your freedom to commit evil. Use your freedom to fight evil. And we need to thank God that generations in the past, with all their flaws, with all their racism, with all their sexism, with everything that was wrong with this country about 75 years ago, they got over their differences and they joined armies and they went and fought the greatest evil the world had ever seen. His name was Hitler. They did some good, even though America wasn't perfect, and it never will be. We've got to love our country without losing our minds.